That's so Utah.
That is so Utah. And what is so Utah? Our fall colors.
Oh my gosh.
We get such beautiful leaves. Fall is such a gorgeous time of year here in Utah. So I compiled a list of my favorite fall drives and the hikes you can do once you drive there if you want to see some of the most beautiful color in the state.
Who do you ask? A lifelong Utahn.
Yeah. These are all drives and hikes that I have done myself with my family.
That's so
and
cool.
they're all over the state. Most of them are in northern Utah, but we're going to start with number 5, which is the Tusher Mountains. Now these are the mountains just to the east of Beaver, and this is where you have that huge. It's like the largest living organism in the world or something. All the aspen trees that are all hooked together.
Were these your photos?
Well, not all of them. Some of these, I think these came from Gary Walker.
Okay.
So these are just some of our viewers.
They're
all connected, and you just get this huge area of golden aspens, and it's gorgeous.
Pretty.
But also some reds down there as well. It is a very beautiful drive. We did this one time on our way to St. George. I said, we're going to go see the Tusher Mountains. Since this Gary Walker has been sending us pictures for years, I'm going to go see it myself. So we went down there, and it was just breathtaking, just absolutely beautiful.
Oh, gorgeous
So
pictures.
while you are in the Tusher Mountains, the hike you can do there is the Birch Lake Trail. This was a fairly easy hike for our family, and it was just gorgeous. Okay, this is our next one. This is number 4. This is Logan Canyon to Bear Lake. That is such a pretty drive if you haven't done it.
Even in the
Just
summertime.
So
I've never done that one.
gorgeous. Okay, well, you need to do it. It is so pretty up there. Again, you can see the aspens. They've got lots of aspens up there, up Logan Canyon. And while you're up there, do the Wind Caves hike. This is a little bit steeper hike, but it's this cave that's higher up on the mountain, and you just get this beautiful view across Logan Canyon. It's gorgeous. And also Tony Grove is up there, so you can do the Tony Grove Lake. And that's a pretty easy hike that you can do with the family.
And get up to the lake with the colors and the lake and the blue sky. I can imagine.
So beautiful.
Okay.
All right, number 3 is Provo Canyon to Keefe Peak. Keefe Peak used to be called Squaw Peak, but it's not very PC, so we've renamed it to Keefe Peak. It's so pretty up there, and you get this gorgeous view of Utah County once you get up to the peak. You can drive all the way up there.
What are the roads
That's where
like?
everybody used to make out when we were younger in high school. Everybody used to go up to Squaw Peak and make out.
That was your favorite spot?
Favorite spot. But it's so beautiful.
And the roadway's okay? It's all paved?
It's great.
Okay.
Yes, it's paved all the way up there.
Okay.
And you get this beautiful view, and then you have the leaves all the way up there as well. And Provo Canyon is so gorgeous.
So pretty.
And so my hike that you can do here is Bridalveil Falls to Upper Falls. Okay, so Bridalveil Falls is all paved.
Right.
You need to park right there at Bridalveil Falls. You walk up to the falls, absolutely gorgeous. Then you can keep following the paved trail up about half a mile or so. And then you've got this scramble that you do up to Upper Falls. So this is the lesser known waterfall of Provo Canyon, but it's gorgeous. So you can see Bridalveil and then just take the paved path up and then scramble your way up to Upper Falls.
And that's when you want to do before it snows.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
All of these you're going to want
All
to
those
do.
probably.
All of them you're going to want to do before it snows. But right now it's so pretty with all those colors. All right, number 2 is the Alpine Loop. So this also includes Provo Canyon.
Everybody and their dog and cat.
And cat?
Alpine.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Well, look at it. Isn't that so gorgeous?
Yeah.
Are you recommending people take their cats on this? Okay.
Okay.
Just
I guess
wondering.
you could. I guess you could.
So that's why we
not?
had Lindsay do this instead of Ron.
Okay, so go down to Timpanogos Highway, take that east through Alpine and Highland, and then head up American Fork Canyon. So gorgeous.
Yeah,
and then
it
you
does
get
get
all the way.
crowded on
It
that
gets
one.
crowded. It does get crowded. I think all of these are going to be crowded in the coming weeks because we are starting to get to our peak, and the weather's so hot down here. You might as well go up to the mountains and cool off.
And we haven't had a lot of wind to blow the leaves off.
That's true.
Yeah,
we have had
that's true.
perfect weather conditions with the warm, sunny days and then the cool but not freezing nights. So it's just gorgeous up there right now. So that's Alpine Loop, the hikes that you should do on the Alpine Loop. On the Highland side of Alpine Loop, you should do Scout Falls. This is about a couple mile hike in and out. And it's a beautiful waterfall, and you can actually walk behind the waterfall.
Oh, cool.
See the backside of water like they always talk about in Disneyland.
Yeah.
So Scout Falls is absolutely gorgeous. The leaves are just amazing right now. And then on the Sundance side, you can hike Stewart Falls.
Okay.
You guys know Stewart Falls? It's the really long
I've done that.
waterfall over there.
It wasn't in the fall, though.
Yeah.
Well, it's gorgeous in the fall, so you got to do it. Okay, and number 1, is big Cottonwood Canyon and Guardsman Pass. I mean,
Look
look
at
at that.
Holy
Look at
cow.
that. These are pictures that came to us from Scott Taylor, and it's just so gorgeous up there. You've got all those maples, that's what gives you the reds, and you've got some aspen up there too, which gives you the yellows.
Wow.
So the hikes that you can do here are Bloods Lake. In the summertime, I think it's called Bloods Lake because you get bit by the mosquitoes so much. But in the fall, the mosquitoes aren't as bad. So that's a pretty easy hike, and then you have to scramble up to the lake right at the very end of the hike. But most of the hike is pretty flat. And then, of course, you've got the sister lakes. You've got Lake Mary, Martha, and Catherine. These are at Brighton Ski Resort. Gorgeous lakes, gorgeous colors surrounding the lake. So there you go, my top 5 drives and the hikes you can do with your family on those drives.
Be careful driving. You'll get distracted and you might hit the people in front of you, so be careful.
Yeah, you have to be careful.
That's why you do a hike,
easy.
because then the driver gets to enjoy the
Right.
colors as well.
Right.
So.